Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Professor Loki, and in this video I'll be telling you guys how to play, or how to build, not how to play, but how to build Loki jungle. So I'm gonna go straight into the chase. You go Assassin's Blessing, you go tier 1 Mace, and then obviously you can go 3 potions now, so I recommend 2 mana potions because Loki is a very thirsty god. And you won't be fighting as much until level 5, so you wouldn't really need a health potion, but you will be needing mana potion because you will have to constantly spam your abilities to clear camps. After you're done, you want to back, get full boots. Okay. Full boots. And then you want to get Crusher. Now, Crusher boots deals more damage than Boots Hydras because Hydras got nerfed. But after that, you want to get Hydras. And after that, you want to go into Trance. Why Trance early? Because you need to stack it in order to get the 10% cooldown. It's simple as that. Before you didn't need to, but now you do. And then afterwards, you want to go into Crit. Now, it really depends on the situation. If you're, like, killing lots of people, you just get Rage. If you're not killing lots of people, get Malice. But most of the time, I kill a lot of people, so I'm going to go Rage. I'm going to sell this, go Malice. Or Deathbringer if I'm really ahead. Like, if you're really ahead, you don't need the cooldown. You just kill people. And, yeah, do stuff. So, I'm not gonna say I'm always ahead, so I'm just gonna go Malice. After this, you obviously sell, you should wait until you get Elixir Potion, sell Boots, go Deathbringer, sell your pen item for your better pen item, and that's how, essentially, you build Loki jungle. Now, again, depending on the situation, you may need to build, penetration first, or you need to get Deathbringer earlier because you're far ahead, or, it really depends on your situation. Just bottom line is, if you're ahead, rush crit, more, like, bigger crits, or if you're behind, rush cooldown and pen, basically. For actives, your first relic has to be Blink or Beads. It's one of, all your actives is going to be Beads and Blink. That's it. You're not going to get Aegis. You're not going to get Sprint. You're not going to get Sunder, Bracer. You don't get any of that stuff. Typically, 90% of the time, I go Blink, unless I fight against a Hoonbats, who will just kill me at level, or if I fight against a Fenrir, because that's a free kill at level 5. So if I fight against a Fenrir or Hoonbats, I go Beads. If I'm not, I go Blink. Doesn't matter if Blink's nerfed, it's still stupidly strong, so get Blink. And then you want to get Beads. And that's all the actives you have to worry about. That is how you play, that's how you build Loki jungle. Now, I'm actually going to talk about solo now. So it's a little interesting. Solo is a bit more diverse in terms of what you can and cannot build. So, solo. You want to go into tier 2 Trance, Health Chalice. Then you want to back, get full boots. Then you want to back, get full Trance. Boots is going to have the same amount of power as Trance, but you have 18% movement speed, which helps you which helps you survive early game because you get constantly ganked, right? Movement speed is very important in this game. After that, you want to go Hydras. Now you have 2 paths to choose from. You can go into pen or you can go into crit. My rule of thumb is if I fight against a Huyi, I go pen. If I don't fight against a Huyi, I go crit. It's as simple as that. Crit is is pretty OP right now in this meta, simply because they just give you loads of crit chance with this thing. This thing gives you 45% crit chance. But let's pretend, most of the time we're not fighting against the Huyi, so we go crit. We go Malice. This gives us 40% cooldown, as well as 3-second reduction. That's stronger than 10% cooldown, by the way. After that, you want to go into Rage. You can go into Titanbane or Deathbringer, depends on how tanky people are. If you're squish, if the mid laner, the ADC, or the jungler starts to build defense, you go Titanbane. But most of the time they don't, so let's go into Deathbringer here. You want to save up, get Potion, sell Boots for Titanbane. And then this is your full build. The other alternative way to build Loki is the build that I have under here. You can go Crusher, Erendite, Or you can go Erendite for 40% cooldown, Heartseeker, Tinesbane, and then sell Boots for Bloodforge after you get that. There are 2 ways to build Loki, and this is one way, crit is the other way. This is the pen build, and the other one is the crit build. It's as simple as that. Which deals more damage? Crit. However, if you're fighting against a Hu Yi, or if everyone starts to buy Spectral Armor, you might want to change your playstyle and go pen. This is a weaker version of Loki, especially since Malice gives you 3-second cooldown reduction. So you can double stealth with crit build, but with Loki, you have to wait 4 seconds for your Vanish to come off cooldown. Yeah, rather than 1 or 2 seconds. So that is the build for Loki solo. Now, the actives for solo is you go first at level 1, you want to get Aegis or Blink. Blink is for aggressiveness, Aegis is for safety. So most of the time you guys want to go Aegis. This prevents you from dying a lot early on. You might be thinking, why not go Teleport? Teleport's a useless active on Loki, okay? The only reason the Teleport encourages you to split push and backdoor. Those 2 things are not as effective as just in this meta. Split pushing is good and all, but using an active just to teleport to a ward to split push, why not just have a relic that keeps you alive and you can fight? If you kill the enemy, right, then you can do objectives without any worry. That's my logic, right? The only time you need to do split push is if the game becomes a stalemate. But if the game becomes a stalemate, you don't need an active to split push. And backdooring with Loki is pretty much useless unless the Phoenix just respawn with no health and you're willing to sacrifice almost your entire health just to kill it. But these are very niche moments. They're very rare for those moments to occur, or at least in my division. So Aegis keeps you alive early on, so you don't feed your brains out. So if you get Tower Dove, you press Aegis, and then they have to back off. If not, they're dead. And you might die too, but you'll get a kill. There's many times where they soul laner decide to dive my tower, and they keep thinking I have teleport because they don't check my actives and the Aegis in the tower, and they're like, oh crap, Loki has Aegis, and then he dies because I ultimate tower after I Aegis his damage. The second relic you want to go is Beats, always Beats. So if you go Teleport or if you go Blink first active, you have to, Beats is required. You always have to get Beats on Loki. CC is like your hardest counter, and Beats prevents you from getting stunned to death. So that is the Loki solo and the Loki jungle build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna see you guys all Loki and non-Loki players next time.